7 o'clock reveals are always fun, but we have a brand new archetype to look over, and this is the Nemrelia or Numrelia archetype. And it is based around this pendulum monster right here that's a scale of 8, and it also has 2 level 10 monsters that are light beasts, with a field spell or continuous spell and a normal spell. So first off, we have Numrelia or Dreaming Nemrelia. She is a level 1 pendulum, light fairy, with a scale of 8, 0 attack, and 1500 defense. Now, once per turn, during your main phase, you can place one Numrelia spell from your deck or graveyard face up on your field, and if you do, add this card to your extra deck face up. You cannot special summon Dreaming Numrelia during the turn you activate this effect. I really wish it didn't have that effect of you cannot special summon this card when you use this effect. It kind of ruins the purpose of a card like this, but I can understand where they're coming from. But let's take a look at the monster effect. It cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from your face-up extra deck by having no cards in your extra deck except Dreaming Nemrelia. You can only special summon Dreaming Nemrelia once per turn. So they just made this card bad. That's what I'm getting at. Because the turn that you put it in your extra deck, you can't summon it. This is the opposite of what they did with the one pendulum monster they can use in Monarchs. That does the exact same thing, kind of. You place it in your scale, destroy it, draw one, and you can summon it the same turn, but you can't summon this the same turn. That's kind of dumb. If this card is special summon, you can banish face down up to one card from your opponent's field or graveyard for every 3 of your face down banished cards, and shuffle your face down banished cards into the deck equal to the amount you banished. So, if you activate Pot of Desires, you instantly have 3 cards you can banish face down. That's actually really good. Other than being locked out of summoning it the same turn they activated the effect, is not that good either. Next up, we have one of the beasts. This is Ori Dream Protector. It's a level 10 light beast, 2500 and 2000. Excuse me real quick. But this card I feel like is better. If there's a face-up pendulum monster in your extra deck, you can special summon this card from your hand, and you can only special summon one of these per turn this way. So this card is really good pendulum support. It's just a generic 10 that you can run. Really good. If there is a face-up Dreaming Nemrelia in your extra deck, quick effect, you can banish one card from your extra deck face down. Until the end of this turn, this card gains 500 attack for each monster your opponent controls, and you can only use that effect once per turn. So this feels like the better card so far because it's very generic for pendulums. It's a free level 10, so you can potentially run the Blacklisted Soldier Link. But other than that, I really like this card. Next up, we have Quit Nemrelia Dream Protector. It's a level 10 light beast, 2000 attack and 2500 defense. You can if there's a face-up card in your extra deck, so you can special summon this card from your hand. And okay, so they're both extenders. If you have a face-up card in your extra deck, that's absolutely fine. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a Nemrelia card you control, while there's a face-up Dreaming Nemrelia in your extra deck, quick effect, you can banish one card from your extra deck face down. Negate the activation? Okay. So it's just a free negation if you banish a card from your extra deck face down. Very, very useful. Next up, we have the continuous spell, being Watchtower the Sleeping Princess Nemrelia. And let's get into it. You could banish 2 face down cards from your extra deck face down. Add 2 level 10 beast monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. You can only special summon pendulum monsters from your extra deck during the turn you activate this effect. I kind of want to look at this real quick now. What level 10 beasts do we have? Level 10 beast. That's a very good question. So we have Androsphinx, Earthbound Immortal, Fenrir, Myosenjus. Oh, just all the Sphinxes. So technically this is Sphinx to Thinian the Great Sphinx support. That's just actually quite funny. That's very funny. But it locks you out of the extra deck, except for Pendulum monsters, which is fine. If a Nemrelia monsters you control would be destroyed by battle or your opponent's card effect while Dreaming Numrelia is face up in your extra deck, you can banish one face down card from your extra deck face down instead. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. And then finally we have Sweet Dreams Numrelia. It is the normal spell, and you can only activate one per turn. I still don't like that one per turn clause. One effect per turn. Actually, yeah. So, you can only activate one of this card per turn. Add one Nemrelia monster from your deck to your hand, then your opponent can activate cards or effects when your Nemrelia monsters is normaled or special summoned during this turn. If this card is in your graveyard, you can place this card from your graveyard to the bottom of the deck, then target one Dreaming Nemrelia you control and add it to the face-up extra deck. These cards aren't that good. They're definitely mediocre, but I kind of want to see what people can do with these cards. But anyways, I've been Bolt Spider. I hope you guys did enjoy, and see you guys in the next video.